Welcome to Franchise Mode, the best way to play through a season with your favorite team. In Madden 17, we're giving you more control and more decisions for more impact. Control the game like never before with Play the Moments, the fastest way to play your game. Take all the excitement of the NFL Red Zone channel and mash it into Madden. All the key moments of the game. Right. Select the team you want to join. Don't worry, you'll be able to choose the role you plan in just a second. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right. Your season starts now. Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both should live. Oh, and there's potions in a traveling show. No, it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is this song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody that this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind.
Hello,
I hope
everyone.
you don't
I'm
mind.
You're tuned into the
Down
NFL
in
on EA Sports.
words.
It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Vikings going up against the Titans. With that, let's get you out to Nashville, where we welcome in our new team for 2016. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Larry, Charles and I certainly looking forward to working with you this year as we welcome the rest of you into Nissan Stadium here in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tennessee Titans. Charles, for the Vikings, 11-5 last year, tough loss in the wild card. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they're just trying to forget that 3-13 year.
And Minnesota thinks that they've got a team that's built to go and win the Super Bowl. They figure after last year, with some new additions, they've got a heck of a chance to get there. Then you flip it over to Tennessee. No one had a better offseason or draft than the Tennessee Titans. They want to see if they can translate that into victories.
Na 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 na, hey ya. We're gonna see na 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 na, hey ya.
Season is underway. This will be taken very short.
It's our song, that's the way.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it
right
out
here
past the 30.
together. This is nothing better than singing along. This is our summer. This is our song. Fire. We all need some. When we tired, singing together and sing it loud. So that's what matters, 'cause one. This is a better song. Hold on.
Hi, Dana. Kind of makes you jump, doesn't it?
You shouldn't be here.
I know, but I couldn't wait.
Wait for what?
After this song, I'll continue playing.
That nobody knows about me.
2 minutes. I really gotta go. I'm sorry.
Wait, We still have 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'm good at wasting time. I think lyrics need to rhyme, and I'm asking, but I'm trying to grow a mustache. I eat cheese, but only on pizza, please. Sometimes on a homemade quesadilla. Otherwise, it smells like feet to me, and I really like it when the moon looks like a toenail. I love you when you say my name. If you want to know, here it goes. Gonna tell you that the part of me that does everything. I'll remember that. For it, I'll try to do my best to impress, but it's easier to let you take a guess at the rest. But you want to hear what lives in my brain. My heart, well, you asked for it, you're pursuing, at times confusing, slightly amusing, introducing me, do 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 la 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 la. Speed it up now. Just a dog to watch my food, and I like to use the word dude, noun or an adverb or an adjective. Cars, I really like cool guitars and superheroes and checks with lots of zeros on them. I love the sound of violins. You want to know? He's going to tell you that's the part of me that knows everything. Remember that you asked for it. You take a guess at the rest, but you want to hear what lives in my brain. My heart, well, you asked for it. You're perusing, at times confusing, probably amusing, introducing me. Don't know that I ever wanted to, so be careful. And me, I'm. And it goes, who's gonna tell you there's a part of me that shows everything. But remember that you asked for it. I'll try to do my best to impress, but it's easier to live. It lives in my brain, my heart. Will you ask for it for your perusing? At times confusing, hopefully amusing, introducing me. Do 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 do. Introducing me.
Everyone's waiting.
You're welcome. Now let's play some football.
Murray the lone setback. And he'll get it up the middle. And an alley to run. And he's
I tackled him. All right, baby. I tackled him, man.
Yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Tennessee first down.
Well, in 2016 in Tennessee, DeMarco Murray, we're going to find out if it was style, scheme, does he still have it or not. He thinks he's going to be more comfortable with the Titans.
Yeah, because that fall off last year, 2014,
They are just scared
over
of me.
1,800 yards, 392 carries.
One of the best seasons running the football that we've seen in recent years. I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots.
I hit him, man!
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
To throw is Mariota. And he'll get this
I
one
hit
down
him, man.
to
He's
the
gonna score
20-yard
too.
line.
No.
22 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans are going to have a first.
Hey, when Marcus Mariota was at Oregon, Throwing to the tight end wasn't much of an option, was it? That spread offense, you didn't have him on the field too much. Now he's got one of the best in the game in Delaney Walker.
Well, last year, Walker lost 2 yards on the play, baby. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
That was 2nd down run for Murray.
Touchdown.
He will score. Touchdown, Titans. DeMarco Murray, his first touchdown as a Tennessee Titan. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And Murray had a tough year in Philly a season ago. A new lease on life, so to speak, here with Tennessee, his first score.
And you know what he's falling back on? His last year with the Dallas Cowboys, where he was an absolute monster on the field. He wants to recreate that. This first touchdown gets him on his way.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. So that drives 7 plays in length. And DeMarco Murray, the one to finish it off with a touchdown run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so a first chance here in week 1 to see the ball be brought out with the new rule to the 25-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback now, Teddy Bridgewater. He was 6 of 6 as a rookie, 11 and 5 as a sophomore. Pretty good uptick.
It really is. And how many times have we heard from coaches that you make your most improvement as a player between year 1 and year 2? I'm going to say they're wrong in terms of Teddy Bridgewater. I think he makes more improvement again in year 3 because they want the ball downfield more. Big strikes. And I think Teddy Bridgewater can supply it, especially off of the play-action passes.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay game, offense.
Do do. Out of
the gun, Bridgewater. Trying for right, and it's intercepted. It's picked up by Bryce McCain. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, we can easily say what a start defensively. First quarter, and the defense already got in the lead before they even stepped on the field. And now they come up with an interception on the very first play they're out there. If they can turn this into points, that would be an absolute dream start to this game.
The Minnesota defense, we watch them get set to roll. And it's the first quarter, but they gave up the score last time. How important is it here not to fall 2 scores behind?
Extremely important because not only are you trying to avoid being in a big deficit to start this game off, you also want to get into a pattern where that offense has the advantage. You've got to find a way to turn things around. This is the series to begin that.
Yeah, we'll see if they can keep them off the scoreboard here for a second time. On first down, Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
And the coach has decided to throw the red.
Why were we throwing a flag?
To review the play, the
Why were we trying to challenge?
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all
And
comes
it's a
back to
3rd
the
and
head coach. He has the
13,
final
girl.
determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right.
Who's my one viewer?
Titans. Doyle Green Beckham, 35 yards. And the Titans are
I have a viewer. Who is
it?
it?
And for Mariota, that's the first touchdown pass of the season here in his sophomore campaign.
And do you remember the season opener against
Who is
Tampa
my
when he was
viewer?
a rookie?
Yeah.
4 touchdown passes, I believe, in the first half of that game. Was absolutely phenomenal, an exceptional player. I expect him to
Who's
just
my
keep
viewer?
getting better because he has it all. Has the height, has the brains, the arm, and, of course, those terrific wheels that'll get him out of trouble.
First on to the scene
Ah.
last year, getting
I need
the
to know who my
first
viewer is,
touchdown
people.
pass here in 2016.
Please comment who my viewer is.
Now the reigning rushing champ, it's Adrian Peterson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and
90
9.
yard?
Let's go. Way 90. Way 90.
Play clock winding down. A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Looking
No!
for Johnson, and it's intercepted. It's picked up by Bryce McCain, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Defense.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Hey, check. 3 down. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll at least get it inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Again, it's Murray. And he
All right,
gets
we're
it
gonna
down
hold him here,
close to
boys.
the 10-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
They run
Yes!
Murray. And
Help!
here, losing yardage to the 14. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Succo. Another timeout called by the
Freeze 'em.
Vikings now. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Succo.
This is what we're
And
saying. Shoot.
Suckup will put this one right through, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. So 1 quarter in the books on NFL kickoff weekend. Already 17-0 our score. We're back to Nashville right after this.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25. Vikings offense gets set.
Send me do 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 do
attack him here. Second down, Bridgewater.
Another pick! No! No!
Someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in?
Correct. Here's Murray. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just
face
a yard
mask
there.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
First down.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air? Let's see. 2nd and 9. They go with Murray again. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
We got 39, boys.
So that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So he runs it for 1 yard, then no gain. I don't know that you go back to that well here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know that you do as well, but if you want to get the ball to him, if you want him to have it, maybe you get him into space and throw it to him.
On play action, Mariota. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Shoot!
A nice pick up there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Mariota on first down. Going for it all. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Second down, Mariota again. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And
if it was just a little bit more in, I would have had a pick.
Away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
On 3rd down, Mariota looking for the end zone.
Another
and he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Here's Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And Suckup will put this one right through.
I am down 20-0.
So it's
so
a 7-play
bad.
drive, but it stalls out in the end.
Let's credit the defensive front seven. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
This will be taken about the 12. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Here, my old college coach right now, he always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is the only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Let's go.
First down, Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Denoris Searcy. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says,
DeMarco Murray, kiss him goodbye. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for DeMarco Murray out of the backfield, and it's second down.
all defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. DeMarco Murray, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Suck up for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And DeMarco Murray, the one to finish it off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go back to the air here after the INT. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And that'll bring up second down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They come out here in the I. On 2nd down, Bridgewater again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. A reminder coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
What was I doing?
That's your guy. He was trying to get it to AP out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down. Second down here after the incomplete pass. A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Morgan in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016.
Partner, I know that ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of...
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Holding offense.
Thought he may have gotten away with one there, but the ref caught him, and it's holding. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Derek Morgan in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And now here is
another pick.
Interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
We're doing something. Hold on.
Interception woes. They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between...
We're going back to key moments. It's better for me.
So here's the situation. The football in the red zone for the offense. 2nd down and 1. Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. What a nightmare. A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth.
A nickel set shown by the Titans on third down.
Fake and pass. Third and short yardage. Bridgewater sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jarius Wright that time. So on fourth down, the Vikings send out Blair Walsh to try the field goal here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And on fourth.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Peterson alone in the backfield. And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Denora Searcy in on the stop. And they're going to speed things up here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Carl Klug in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because
this offense in search of points in a big way here. Above 3 minutes to go. That's all that's left in the fourth quarter. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing again is Hill. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. And again, it's Hill. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
on third down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a first down.
Let's go. Blue 58. Blue 58. 54, right there, 54 Mike. Rip left.
The play clock's running down. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple, down to the 19.
Holding offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
And now here's another interception. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of different.
So above 2 minutes remaining, fourth quarter, and this offense in desperate need of finding points. Time running out here on the play clock. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Still first down.
So above 2 minutes remaining, fourth quarter, and this offense in desperate need of finding points. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Get ready! Way 90! Way 90! 54.
A play fake to Peterson. Now Bridgewater. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And quickly they get to the line.
Let's go! Way 90! Way 90! Come on, D!
They go play action here on first down. Rolling to his right. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Minnesota. 51 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. First and goal at the 3-yard line now. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Bridgewater fakes the give to Peterson. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it third and goal. Play action now. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're...
And partner, this...
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. Kick off your week by installing your game plan. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I just did that.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan. Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. What a game we have for you.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But we get you into the action very early on. In fact, it's the first drive of the game, and the Minnesota Vikings have the ball. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Underneath for Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on 3rd down. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. A gain of 4 on the play. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. offense lining up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. On the tackle there, the rookie Kenny Clark.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews, in there to drop him with his first sack of 2016. 2nd down, sack by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
They do go for it. It's Brady. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers. We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. They come out here in the eye. Rodgers now on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Eddie Lacy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline.
So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 52, wait, 20, 51.
Brady's going to sneak it. It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the 1st. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
20, 23.
Now this time, Brady will throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But
now can this offense muster a late 2nd quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. It's not often that we put the word overthrow next to the name Tom Brady.
his accuracy is so good that when there are misses, they're usually not by much. So when we see one like that,
scratch your head a little bit.
We're chuckling about the whole thing.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. And now A timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Flush to his right. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Clay Matthews with a pick. And his guy... This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Slants are so tough to cover because everything happens so fast. But sometimes it happens too fast for the guy catching the ball because all of his movements have to be quick off the line of scrimmage, and then all of a sudden the ball's right on top of you. And maybe he got a little bit ahead of himself there.
A lot of times coming in with good pace, and he dropped it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They'll try to run it in. Lacey. 3 yards on the carry there as this defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal.
They might think about going for it here, but it's still just the 2nd quarter. Take the 3 points, tell the defense you believe in them, and let them get the ball back for you.
And Crosby puts it through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out.
What's up? Who is this?
On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Losing 2 yards. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out.
57. Mike, 57. Easy.
Play clock winding down. The busy night continues for Johnson. No gain on the play.
Who are you all over the time?
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Complete to Janis. Touchdown, Packers.
Why?
Jeff Janis, his first touchdown. Tom Brady and the Patriot offense, they're in the red zone. Let's get back to the action. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. So this is the 2nd consecutive week as you look at the numbers that he just doesn't seem to have the same pop as we normally see him with.
Is there an injury we don't know about?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because that's a legitimate question right now. We're used to speed, power, all coming together. And what I've always loved about him is his vision. You know, last week he didn't have that as well. Always thought he was picking the wrong hole to try and run through. And his blockers, they seem to be getting him to the right place, but he picked the wrong spot. We're seeing some of that again this week. Can they snap it together? Can they get back in sync?
Right to the hole.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw, it's Brady. And incomplete here on 3rd down. isolate Jeffrey to the left side. Now Brady got to have this one. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped. All right, time to jump back in. This defense already 2 scores down. Points here would certainly make their road back a tough one. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the
holding.
16.
Holding. Yes!
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3. This one a special.